So I want you to pay really close attention to what I'm about to say. Knowing is the key to coping skill number 3. So welcome. I'm Dr. Dorinashine. I'm glad that you're here with me today. I'm going to be talking about coping skill number 3. It was created from my recovery journey of 2016, and I'm going to share a little bit about that with you today. Welcome to Alternative Recovery Solutions program, where we discuss all things in successful recovery. We are grateful you're here today. So knowing is the key. Knowing helps us unlock doors and walk through thresholds to coping skills that can lead us into our new version of a better healed self. So in our addiction, it has taken us away from so many things: wealth, good health, abundance, great living. And an examiner from the 1930s who defined addiction as what it was not stated that addiction is not being able to make healthy, consistent decisions. And then after that, I did an alternative recovery solutions group in 2016 at the Marysville Correctional Institution, also known as Ohio Reformatory for Women, where I revealed that I resided as an inmate with a number. And I began going deeper into my reflection of recovery and trying to figure out what happened. So the woman that now stands before you today as Dr. Dorinashine, a person who chooses recovery over addiction, is now an entrepreneur, a loving parent, a loving grandparent, a business consultant, an author, and I am no longer in that form of addiction that I once knew. Knowing is key in coping skill number 3. So I began a self-help study, and I asked myself, did I recall a time that I was unable to reason with myself? And what decisions did I make that were unhealthy for my family or for another? And that hit home for me. So I'm asking you to do the same. Take a moment, write, record, reflect on this topic. What comes up? Because being a recovery hope dealer allows us to know that we can all choose a path that works best for us. We must know we will heal. We can heal if that's what we choose. And when the voices of addiction begins to become less and less in our imagination, we then replace that voice with the voice of recovery. We're going to fine-tune our universal mathematics that is going to implement additional success towards our inner mansion. There will always be issues, so we have to face that. And as time goes on, things are going to change. Life is going to happen. But we are going to be much more equipped to handle life situations while in recovery than in addiction. Remember where we were when we were using. Remember how much it took from us. Remember how weak we were. Remember how weak-minded we were. Remember how unhinged we were. We know much more now than ever before. And so when I wrote this in 2016, I stated, as I prepare the new journey back into an old society filled with all of its addictions, I must balance myself. So I will forever reflect back on this coping skill as a recovery guide to be my emotional support in my time of need. And I hope you will do the same. Yeah, coming back from an institutionalized position into a society of old addictions. How can you change your people, places, and things? They're all in the society. You have to change it from within. And that's where the healing mindset comes from. Once you realize that it was never the world, it was never the peer pressure, it was never the neighbors, it was never the choices that someone else made you make, it was what you allowed in. But you have to heal. You can't see it low vibrational like that because it does happen like that. You have to heal and elevate to your better version to even understand that. And with that, I thank you so much for being here. I thank you so much for being a part of the Alternative Recovery Solutions program, which is on Facebook. You can join that page every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. There will be a video pinned talking about successful recovery every Tuesday, 6 p.m. So I thank you all for being on this call with me. I hope something resonated with you. And if it didn't, come back and see us. We have many, many streams of ideas on this channel. I'm sure something is going to be of assistance to you. We thank you, and we'll see you next time.